And we're live. All right, so welcome to the OLPCSF channel. We've got Lionel visiting from OLPC France. He's here for Google Summer of Code, working on his project Sugarizer. He's been working on it for some time. And we're hanging out here at Alex Kleider's place. Some music, some food, some wine. We've got Aaron here, Mike, myself, Lionel, and June. She's in the back there. And so we figured we'll have a conversation with Lionel about his project Sugarizer, sort of where it comes from, the ideas originally, why is Sugarizer important, maybe give us an update of where things are. And I see that you have lots of devices here, so maybe you can show us a demo of things that you've got running and so on. So maybe we should begin with a background, like where did you get the idea for Sugarizer?
Okay. So hello everybody. The idea from Sugarizer born here in San Francisco 2 years ago.
Okay.
Because I gave two tools, one on XO tablet and how to hack the XO tablet, Android XO tablet,
right.
And one other on Sugar Web, and Sugar Web is really the basic feature to allow some users, some developers to do some XO activity in web technology, JavaScript and HTML5. So my idea was to build a launcher that allows to launch web activities like Sugar. Sugar is just a launcher, so the first view of Sugar is a launcher of activity, and it was the start of what is Sugar.
Okay. So Sugar Web was already there.
Yeah.
And that was just a way of being able to bring in HTML5 activities into Sugar.
Yeah.
And then so you were basically looking to create a launcher that would then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Then the second step was to integrate something like the journal, because a launcher is the first step.
Right.
You need to share with others, and you need a way to save your context, the context of your activity in the journal. Of course, Sugar Web use Sugar data store to store context.
Right.
But when you open your activity in a web browser, you don't have the same layer.
Oh, right.
So the second step when I worked on Sugarizer is to add this capacity, these features to save the context in the local storage of the browser. So we know the possibility to have the context in the journal like in Sugar.
Right. So when you went from, I guess when you opened something in the browser, closed it, and then you open it again, or you went to another browser, the state would not carry over.
Yeah.
Right. So you would have to. Okay. So the journal is a storage, right? I mean, it's a place to store the work done by the children.
Yeah.
But on top of a storage place, like the journal does, there's also this feature of collaboration in Sugar, which is central to how Sugar works.
So it was the third step, collaboration. And collaboration is the way to share journal with other children. So I've created Sugarizer server. Sugarizer server is a way to store on the server a remote journal to collaborate using journal between the different machines. And it's a first way to collaborate, and another way to collaborate is presence. So in live,
I see. Okay.
Share activity between few users.
So when you have a server, you've got the journal essentially living on the server. That would be not live collaboration, but asymmetric.
Yeah.
In a sense. So you work on something, you save it to the journal. I come in the next day.
Yeah.
But the journal is on the server, so we are able to share. But the presence part is actually doing it in real time.
Yep.
Okay. So how do you handle the presence part?
It's
Is that also going through the server?
Yes, it's based on a WebSocket.
WebSocket.
So
okay.
Basically, the client open a WebSocket with the server and push message from the server, and server broadcast message to other users.
I see.
Connected to the server.
Okay, so
there is no the mesh
right
capacity of XO.
Right.
It's due to technological reasons.
Right.
There is no way to do that in web technology today. So we need a server to do presence.
Okay. So that raises an interesting point, which is so clearly, for instance, we had the mesh and then the ad hoc network and all that was on the XO, but that was for a different, almost like a different context, which is you are taking a bunch of laptops to some place with no network and you want collaboration. But in terms of Sugarizer, I mean, what attracted me to it more so than, and I'm sure you'll show us this thing, more so than Android app or iOS and so on, is the fact that I can go to a browser, any modern browser, I can type the URL, I can hit play, and I have Sugarizer, right? So I have two kids, 5 and 10, and when I take them to Best Buy, which is a big computer store around here, the moment they get to that section, they just run loose. Every computer they find, they open the browser, they type sugarizer.org, they run Sugarizer, and in about 10 minutes you will see all the computers at Best Buy are running Sugarizer, right? And I think that's the beauty of it, which is it doesn't matter what kind of computer you have. If you have a modern browser, you can run it, which is not the same as how it goes on the XO. And so in many cases, for instance, I can go to my daughter's school and go to the library, take all the children from her class to the library and say, hey, everybody open Internet Explorer, because they have Windows 7, go to sugarizer.org, and it's there.
It's why it's so important for me to have a browser application.
Mm-hmm.
So any device, because today there is no device without a browser, there is no device without internet access. So any device could run Sugarizer.
Right. So talking about internet access, this is something Aaron brought up earlier today. I was actually running it on my phone here. And he said, so what happens if you turn off the internet? Will it still work?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. If you, in fact, on the Android version or the iOS version, integrates the full source code of Sugarizer and full content, so it works on offline.
So it's completely offline.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but in that case, if it is not connected to a server somewhere in the back, you obviously cannot collaborate with somebody.
Exactly.
Okay. And then let's talk about the activity. So, so I understand the launcher part. You've created a launcher for all these sugar activities. What about the activities themselves? Can you run any sugar activity in there, or only certain kinds?
Only sugar web activity. So
only sugar web.
So activities wrote with sugar web, so using HTML5 and JavaScript.
Okay.
So the big part of the job is today to port existing activities. It's what I've done with with my student this year, Michael.
Okay.
We port some basic activities, calculate, memorize.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I ported physics. I ported. Okay, so today we have a lot of activities.
So how many would you have? Like roughly, like you have 5, 10 activities?
About 15.
15 activities. Yeah. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. So
I could show you a little bit more.
Okay. Now, what about? So you said HTML5. So Sugar Web is HTML5 JavaScript. For argument's sake, let's say I go into the Firefox marketplace. Right. So Firefox OS is HTML5. They have a marketplace. Let's say they have some kind of a game that is written in HTML5 JavaScript. Can I take that and run in Sugarizer?
Not directly.
Okay. So what do I have to do to make it work?
You need to encapsulate with the Sugar Web part. So
I see.
You could save context and you could benefit from collaboration.
So you would still have to do some modifications, but you could take something that's already there, add the wrapper, Sugar Web, and you could actually bring it in. That's pretty interesting, because that opens up a lot of possibilities, because Chrome OS, that's HTML5. Firefox, that's HTML5, and they put a lot of work into this, and they already have a lot of stuff. It would be interesting to see.
And there is a lot of existing framework in JavaScript for a lot of things.
So we'll be able to maybe go there and pull things out.
Yeah.
I know you said you'll show the demo, but before we get into that, so for us here, all PCSF, obviously we're looking for all kinds of projects to work on. Some of us already have our own projects, but we're always looking for new things. And I know you've been talking to Aaron earlier today. What are the kinds of things we can help you with, or anybody else who's watching out there? What kind of help can we provide for Sugarizer?
First help is to test it.
To test it, okay.
To try to deploy, to have some feedback from
teacher for. Okay. So when you said deploy, do you mean actually go to a location like we do with Exos and use it, or do you mean like I should take my children to Best Buy and try it out?
I think it's interesting to deploy in the
classroom
with a teacher and with children. Okay. So like Exo, but not exactly
right
in the same way. But yes, I think it's important to check that it makes sense, and it could have some interest in the classroom.
In terms of what they would want to do in the classroom, perhaps. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what's new in Sugarizer this time? You came here from Google Summer of Code.
Yeah.
You've had some students working with you. So what's new? What should we expect?
The most important thing with the next Sugarizer version is activities.
Activities, okay.
Number of activities. I would like to have a lot of activities, so to reach the minimum activity that we could expect from a learning platform.
Minimum as in the number of activities, or the kinds that people, like a lot, the popular ones maybe?
Both. Yeah.
Do you think it will be something like how we have activities.sugarlabs.org? You go there, you pick the activity, you hit download, it gets installed. Do you think the installation process will be something like that, or will it be like a Play Store style thing, or have you?
No. Today, I think it's important to package and to allow to have offline usage. So
okay. Without dependency on the Play Store or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna give us a peek at. Let me switch us over to your laptop so you can run that. And so now we're seeing your laptop full screen.
Okay, so it's just Chrome running Sugarizer.
So this is Chrome, and I see that it says file d:/source. So it's basically running off your laptop locally.
Yeah, okay, exactly. So what's new in Sugarizer version first? A better handling of the resizing of screen. So you see that.
Oh yeah, okay.
Dynamically.
That's interesting. I thought that was a glitch in your browser there. But
and even if the screen is really small, it handles and add here a way to switch to the. It's of course it's a major issue with Sugar to handle multiple screen size because of course Sugar was think first for the Exo laptop with the resolution of Exo laptop, but responsive design is an important thing to today if you want to address any device.
Right.
It's interesting to have this feature. What you could see here is that you got a lot of activity. Some that you already know and some new.
So let's see.
The first one, for example, is Turtle block.
Oh yeah, okay.
In this version of Sugarizer, you have got a real turtle block.
Okay, so this is Turtle.js.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly. And it stores this content in the journal of Sugarizer.
Oh, it does. Okay. Oh, nice.
Okay, it's one activity. One other is labyrinth.
Physics. Yeah.
Physics. Okay.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
With the possibility to handle if the device provides that directly, the way to check
Oh, the gravity.
Yeah, the gravity.
Okay. So is that based on like if the tablet has the accelerometer?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
We have another activity, labyrinth.
Labyrinth, right? Okay.
To create some mind map. Okay.
Right.
So we have the work of my student, memorize.
Okay.
Okay. With a way to exactly like in.
On the EXO. Okay. Oh, this is the music one.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay, my phone not work, but
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And the way to edit exactly.
Oh wow.
Like the version.
Okay. So let me ask you this. So like when your student worked on this, was your student taking the original that was written, I guess, in Python and porting it over, or are they creating a copy of it?
I guess like. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. That's okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wait. Yeah. What was the question?
No, so the question was, like when you showed us that activity there.
Yeah.
Are they porting the original activity from Python to JavaScript, or are they creating a copy replica of it?
Yes, it's a copy.
Okay, so
there is no way to port directly from
okay.
Python GTK to HTML5 directly. So you need to rewrite, but you can keep the algorithm that you
right. But arguably, if you have a well-developed HTML5 version, it will run on classic Sugar.
Exactly.
Because the Sugar web support.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Another nice activity is a new one that works also in Sugar.
Oh, Khan Academy.
Khan Academy Explorer.
Oh wow.
So you could show explore video and play video directly. Through Khan Academy.
Yeah. Very cool.
And change language. So okay.
Yeah.
Let me talk about basic activities. For example, I calculate here.
Okay.
The basic calculate, but with all things that you can find in calculate, including the way to trace graphs or use trigonometry, that sort of thing. So let me show you now the presence part collaboration. Here we've got 2, maybe 3, in a few minutes.
So the one in the center is you.
Yeah.
And who's the other one?
Okay.
Oh, you have other devices here. Okay,
yeah.
I see.
Another device.
So they're all on the network and.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice.
So here I've got an Android device.
So that's the Android device for you all to see. So that's one. Oh, so that's the one that's the red color there on the screen. Okay, I guess that one. Right? Yeah. Okay.
I've lost the connection with my iOS. We try, but
on the iPad
a few minutes ago. Yeah.
Okay.
I had. Okay. This is.
And it's there. Yeah. So
this is the iOS version.
So let's see. So that's the iOS version right there for all you iPad people.
Okay. So if I launch an activity from the iOS, for example, sent. Let me show you here. I will share it.
Okay. So you're sharing it on the network.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
So it appears
right there.
I will use it, launch the same activity
on the Android phone.
From the Android phone. So I just join.
So you're basically joining the network.
Yeah.
Just like you would do on the EXO.
Exactly.
Okay.
Join.
Perfect.
Okay.
And there we go.
No,
not yet.
No, it should be, but it didn't.
Okay.
Okay, it's
there it is. Okay, yeah.
And I can join.
Oh yeah, so you can see the same.
Yeah.
Thing. Can I show this?
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So there it is. So there's the Android phone with the picture. There's the iPad. I can hold it up there with that same picture shared.
And I will join me from the PC.
So that's on your laptop.
Okay, so there is.
And you have to.
Yes, to
wait for a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah.
And so when you could go
here
something.
Okay.
Okay, it's appear here and on all device. And I could at the same time.
Look at that.
Same time.
Yeah. Oh, this is very awesome. I had not realized that you had so many things working in here.
Look, it's why. Yeah. What? Where?
Yeah, there. Look at that. It's on the phone. It's live collaboration happening.
Exactly.
So in this case, this communication is going through which server?
Yeah.
Where is the server?
Here the server is on the internet.
Oh, so this is the one that you are running at Sugarizer, server.sugarizer.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So this is all. So all these three are going through the network here out to there.
Yeah.
But arguably, you could have that server sitting at the local school.
Yeah.
Right? Instead of having it. Okay.
You just need to install Sugarizer server on the school.
Right.
So you could do this collaboration with the same way.
Okay. Nice. I know the gears activity is a big favorite for my kids.
Yeah.
They love to go draw stuff. Make gears. There you go. It's my favorite too. So we, XO4 can run Android.
Yeah.
So you could run XO4 with Android and then run Sugarizer on it, right? And I guess some of the other laptops, like the 1.5, may be able to run Sugarizer. I guess depends on how many resources you have, how much RAM.
Depend of process and depend of the browser. You need a recent order.
Yeah.
So but yes,
right. So that would be another interesting thing to see, is like to take an existing laptop and then be able to run something like this on there. So
okay, another demonstration of the record activity.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. So you can talk to the camera?
Yeah.
Oh wow, nice.
Take a picture up. There is a picture.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Directly. And you could see that the picture is in the journal.
This is the journal there. Okay. All right.
Okay. So some a small demo of what is Sugarizer today.
Well, I know so when we had tried to do this during the old PCSF summit, we had some technical difficulties.
Yeah.
And you had sent us a video, I guess, with a bunch of slides. So we'll put that up there on YouTube. So it's and we'll put a link in the Hangout so people can look at it in terms of. So that has a lot more detail in terms of the work itself. So where do you think you'll go next with this? What's the plan?
The plan is to increase again the number
activity.
of activities.
No, but in terms of a deployment, do you think you would want to go?
Yes, I hope that in France we had opportunity next year to do test deployment.
Oh, in France?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope so.
Okay, and then would that be like a non-XO, like any computer type one, or?
I think it could be interesting to use tablet.
A tablet, okay.
Yeah, because
touchscreen.
In education, there is today a lot of expectation about tablets. So why not use tablet? Why not computer? But I think the training center.
Yeah, definitely interesting. All right. Well, you got any questions for Lionel? Technical stuff. I guess you have a good handle on what he needs on the technology end, because we need to go look for people to help out with some of this development work in JavaScript. Alex, do you have any questions for us?
I did when you were on the go, and then I've forgotten them, so I guess the answer is no.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for an update. This is pretty awesome, and like I said, we'll put up your video with the slides on YouTube as well. We'll put a link in here so we can all check it out. Let's switch over to this, and then so if we go to sugarizer.org now,
Yeah.
do we see this version or we see the previous
The
version?
previous version.
Okay, so when do we see this?
I hope before the end of the year.
End of the year. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So by sometime in December,
Yeah.
we should start to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm currently packaging and testing the activity.
Well, because you also have to push it out to the Play Store.
Yeah.
And
it took time, and I need
Okay.
to ensure that everything is
And does
okay
it
on
still
all
have to-
platforms.
You'll still have to go through the QA process with Android.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's not just, hey, we are already in. We just
No.
send Android. Okay.
I would like to have a packaged product.
So right now, you've got it on the browser. You have an Android app in the Play Store.
Yeah. iOS,
iOS,
Firefox,
Firefox,
and Chrome application.
Chrome OS.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? Amazon?
Yes, Amazon.
Oh yeah, Amazon.
Amazon Store.
Okay.
And maybe for the future, I'm thinking to have a Windows 10
Windows 10.
version.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Oh, because Windows 10 you could install like an app or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why not on a Raspberry Pi, a pre-installed version of Sugarizer?
Yeah, that would be
just
neat.
plug the
Yeah.
the Raspberry Pi and it's
Yeah, so maybe an SD card image for the
Yeah,
Raspberry Pi,
exactly.
and you can plug that in and you have a Sugarizer server. Yeah. We should also look into maybe packaging this for the Ubuntu phone platform, the tablet platform. 'Cause,
Yeah.
You know, they also support HTML5
Yeah, why not?
and they have app packages, and they're that's growing.
Yeah.
It's a popular target. So very cool. Well, thanks for all your hard work.
Thanks.
Yeah, and thanks for the
Hello.
update. And we'll get more updates from you online, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's sugarizer.org. We'll put that in the Hangout details, and we'll put a link to his YouTube talk on with his slides and all the details on Sugarizer. Yep. All right.
Bye.
Good night.